or some G shit. We got a
boyfriend
here, yo.
Right. Oh shit!
I told you that.
My bad.
Like it's all like. Okay, we can move on to football then.
Stat. Oh my god.
Just stat. Let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about Floyd. When I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by stat.
This nigga here, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person. My bad, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to actually go, my nigga. I mean, I have to actually go, man.
What's up with the YouTube? Ricky Jr.'s TV. Listen, this Adrien Bronner thing, now I'm gonna say this. I say this in a lot of my videos because sometimes when you see stuff on social media and internet, you don't know what's real and what's orchestrated, what's a skit. Somebody came on with, hey, listen, we gonna get views by doing this. You don't know. And I'll say this with Camron and Mace, well, mostly Camron. A lot of times you don't know if it's a bit or if it's real. But in this Adrien Bronner situation, we know Adrien Bronner like to drink. He get full of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? His ego is out of this world. Adrien Bronner a lot like Antonio Brown. Like, we love them for some of the things they done, but they some wild boys. And I'm guessing it's probably CT on both ends, you know what I'm talking about? But in this situation, you know, Camron told old boy quit flirting with old girl, and he told him that, you know, basically her dude here. I don't know if Cam lying or not, because Cam might be the dude. But then again, her dude might have been there. But Adrien Bronner kept overstepping. He's a habitual line stepper. Like that. Chappelle so called back, if y'all know what I'm talking about. But he kept going. And Cam kicked him off the show. Again, I don't know if it's a bit or if it's real. But to speak on that, I did terrestrial radio for 10 years. And I did internet radio for a couple years. I'll say this. A lot of times you get guests, usually rap artists or sometimes athletes too. You know, a lot of them have their ego is hurt, even if their career down here at the moment. But sometimes you get people who are just not good guests. They're not giving you anything to talk about. They're not going back and forth with you. You can't produce nothing, and then sometimes people can be disrespectful. Now, personally, I haven't necessarily got that. You know, I done had a couple of rappers who tried to do the gangster role, you know what I'm saying, the thug role, but hey, listen, I'm from somewhere too. So that never intimidated me. But a lot of times you get people who are unproductive and the interview is unnecessary, or, you know, it's not worth the time. And if that's a real situation, not a skit, Cam stood on business. Because you know what? Go on, leave. Go on, get out. I got you. Thank you for your time. Go on, leave. Get on up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? I respect Cam for that if that's a real situation. In Adrien's situation, like I said, I don't know if the brother got CTE. I don't know if he was just full of that liquor or whatever it was that made him cross that line. If the girl boyfriend really was there and he was overstepping, or if, you know, Cam and her messing around on the low and he just didn't feel it. Either way it go, I think it set a good precedent for certain situations, because, you know, you don't have to take that as a host, whether you're a woman sitting there or a man sitting there. You don't have to take that disrespect. It's unnecessary. You don't have to. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to them though for the content. Junior.
But can't fight. He has the kind of the total package when it comes to that pause. But you can't come in my house and flirt with my 23-year-old sister and we ask you to stop and you don't stop. It's even parts where we edited out where I said stop taping. Yo, you gotta stop. Even that didn't air on the show. And he said cool, but then he didn't stop. So that's just basically the context of what happened. And it was some things, that's what I did want to say. It was some things that I said when he left the room purely out of frustration. It's like your man, he's super duper good in what he does, but he just can't get it together.